All right. Hi there, everyone. Pranav here again. Hope you guys are doing well in this quarantine, pandemic, protest situation. Uh, this combo is certainly not the best for everyone. I'm sure of that. But, that's besides the point. Today I want to focus on something else, completely different. I'm going to explain networking and physics in particular. Uh, it's extremely important to network, and just that's not just important in physics, that's important all around, but it will definitely help you if you knew a lot of different people in physics. You definitely need others nowadays to get things done. There's no experiment, observation, or theory that you really can do by yourself these days in astrophysics and physics. Everything is just way too big. You can take CERN, for example. It consists of hundreds of people. So working on this big, gigantic collaboration, Ice Cube, FRIP, it's huge, right? I mean, those are experiments, of course, but observations like NASA with Hubble, um, and any theory as well. Even Einstein always, he always took some help from other people here and there. No one's ever alone. That's what I'm trying to say here. So it's extremely important to network. The, the only drawback I've ever seen from networking is if you really, if you're rude and you're not polite to someone, then that could have a pretty detrimental effect. I mean, you'll lose that connection for one. Uh, that connection might become really sour and, potentially ruin other connections. But besides that, still worth it. As long as you're really nice, people understand for sure. And even if, that one person you try to contact and reach out to doesn't help you directly, that person will always recommend something else, right? Like, hey, look at these websites, or hey, you can talk to this person. Maybe you should apply for these scholarships. I'm busy, but here are some resources you can use. Excuse me. And but other benefits include, get to learn about another person. That's always fun. We're sociable creatures, and you get to know a perspective in terms of research, like a different perspective. Maybe their research is similar to your own research, if you're doing research, but it offers a new idea, a new concept, or it's a completely new field in general. Like I do nuclear astrophysics, but it's always cool to meet someone who does, I don't know, condensed matter physics. You always learn something new. You always learn something new every single day. You never know what's out there, pretty much. Um, you know, some best case scenarios, I guess, include, you learning about a research position you can apply for, or you can gain knowledge about all sorts of conferences and meetings and scholarships and grants that are out there that you can apply for. Like there's a GINA meeting, the Joint Institute for Nuclear Astrophysics, that I'm part of. They have this yearly meeting. Maybe not this year, who knows? But they have a yearly meeting usually called the First Frontiers meeting, which is a pretty big meeting of all sorts of people across the country and the world about nuclear astrophysics. I learned it from my advisor, my connection, as well as other people in the lab. I just so happened to know, and they just said, "Oh, hey, just try it out." And I did. I presented a poster there. It was really fun. I learned so much about physics, and I met many different people that I still keep in touch with today. Um, like I met a postdoc at Carnegie Mellon who I asked for, guidance in graduate school, and he gave me like a big list of names I can look through, people I can talk to. So that was nice. Uh, you know, when you're doing networking of some sort, you might come across a group that's like you, and you might make a new friend here and there. That's always fun. Might sound corny, but you also might get a new adventure as well. And like the peak thing is that you make a networking connection that's so good that you eventually get a paper out of it. That's always good, right? But yeah, I mean, in general, no matter what, networking is always something you should do. I was doing some networking today with the University of Notre Dame, contacting some professors, getting an understanding of graduate schools, how to apply for them, what research do they have, and they always recommend me all sorts of papers to read so I can learn a lot more, textbooks, and other people to contact. But yeah, I hope you use this advice for your benefit. And if you have any questions, let me know.